Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Gemini, and it's for the month of July, a little bit over 2026. My dear Gemini, this is about every part of your life, every area, everything that needs your attention, information that you need to know to empower you, things that are developing, things that are happening behind the scenes, everything that helps you move forward in every area of your life for July and a little bit over 2026. Welcome to the channel, my dear Gemini, and my deepest regards and best wishes to each and every one of you. Now I will start the reading with the first most important two messages for July for every Gemini. Let's start with the first one, and then we'll take out the second one. Okay, uncertainty. The second one, we've got trust in the heavens. So feeling uncertain, not knowing what's going to happen, concerned about changes that are taking place, not quite happy. And this is all about freedom. It's connected to something to do with your freedom. There's a part of you that wants to leave a situation that's got a lot of thorns, which means a situation that you're not very happy in. And then there's another part of you that is afraid of change. But you know what, my dear Gemini, change is imminent. It's coming. You know why? I'll tell you why. Glasses on. Because the heavens are saying, trust that you will overcome one challenge before you are freed from this situation, from this uncertainty. And I feel like September marks a very special time, something that's begun in July, and you will get some sort of an answer in September. So we got July 43, as you can see here, and then we've got September. I feel like trust in the heavens. It's important because they've got your back. The universe, the heavens have got your back, and things are going to get much better. Because as you can see here in this, we have a beautiful peacock. And a peacock means that you will shine. Just have faith that things are going to get stronger and better for you. Wow, I love that for you. Let's keep going. Let's see what else. Now, something that's been bothering you, which seems to be uncertainty, let's ask about it and get direct answers or even guidance. Something that's been on your mind that you are concerned about a lot. The truth for every Gemini. The first truth. Yes, the answer is yes. Whatever you're thinking, whatever you're questioning, the answer is yes. And the second answer, if you have two things that are on your mind, or the same one, continuation of it, it says a year from now. A year from now. So yes, it says yes, a year from now. That's your answer to something that keeps coming in your head over and over, questioning something. It says yes, a year from now. So it's saying yes, affirmative, but also it's giving you a timing 1 year from now. So that is wonderful. All right. Let's move on to the next level. The next level are tea leaves. Let's have a look at the tea leaves and see. We're going to take 3 to 4 tea leaves for every Gemini. Wow, something to do with the May, something that might have taken place in May. May can also be someone that's born in May who's Taurus or Gemini. Taurus or Gemini, yeah? That's right, especially those of you who are born in May. So we got that, but Taurus strong. There is someone... there could be an ending with the owl, something spiritual, an ending. But it also can be good advice from someone very wise. Okay, there's one more. And there's going to be a great victory for you. I think that should be enough. Maybe just one more. Okay, so the ring. There's going to be someone new, and there's going to be marriage. I love that for you. Absolutely love that for you. Someone amazing is coming, and I feel like there's going to be a great connection with someone, and you're getting married. Many of you will be getting married because a ring is about marriage, trust. For some, it's a business, but it's a marriage. We got the word marriage twice. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business, but the marriage is there. It doubles up. When it doubles up the marriage, that means it is marriage. for many. You will be victorious. You will be meeting someone. That someone that you're meeting, that someone could be someone born in May. Okay, they could have Gemini or Taurus. I feel like it's going to be Taurus more than Gemini. The reason I say that is because Earth energy is what gives you stability. So there's a possibility of a Taurus. Someone born in May is Taurus. There's a great victory coming your way. And the owl is about advice. So these two will sit together, the marriage and this, the ring, because they're connected. And the owl will sit over here. That, I love that for you. The next two messages, not this deck here. Let's have a look for every Gemini for July onwards. Oh, wow, look at this. You are destined for a lot of happiness. You're also destined for dreams and wishes come true. Something you've always wanted is going to happen for you. Something you've dreamed about. It's going to be, oh, wow. All your sacrifices are going to be rewarded. Your sacrifices are going to come to an end. And when they come to an end, you are going to be rewarded. It could be happening in October, possibly. We got October to December. Okay, here. October, December. All your sacrifices rewarded. Love that for you. And we got to clarify and find out more. But that's, for now, that's what we have. And that is wonderful. Let's have a look at two more messages from this deck for every Gemini. Starting with the first one. And it says mental anguish. So you are conflicted. Your mind, that's why you feel uncertain. The conflict of the mind, the Two of Swords, but it's a dead end. You're questioning and thinking and rethinking and doing, and every attempt is going to be failing. Why? Because it's a dead end. It's a situation that's reached to an end. So no matter what you think and no matter what you worry about, you're just giving yourself a lot of mental conflict, because ultimately this is something that's ending. You are destined for a happier situation, a happier life. Where you're at, that's why you're uncertain, because you're living in a life that there's uncertainty. You're not on the same page. You're not hand in hand working together, either in a team or in a relationship. It's not both hands working towards the same goal. That's why this is going to come to an end. And that's what the Two of Swords is all about. Moving on to the next level. And the next level is, there it is, conflict and defeat. Five of Swords, defeat. Conflict is there, non-stop. There it is, mental conflict. You got to see it to believe it. Conflict, mental conflict. See that? Non-stop mental conflict. And then it says conflict and defeat. Defeat means it's out of your hands. Just like the Two of Swords, it's out of your hands. Just like Five of Swords, out of your hands. You're doing your best. And for all your best and all your sacrifices, you are going to be rewarded. But also, someone is being removed from your life, the owl. And then you are going to rest from a big battle, an internal battle. It could be an external and internal, both together. Too much, you're resting from that. I'm going to take this and your sacrifices. Look at that. It's all connected. And it looks like to me, Virgo here, very strong. And the Hermit, September. Again, we got September. Because this is the Virgo card and it's connected to September. And you have trust. Where is the trust? Oh, here, which was connected to September again. All your sacrifices are going to be rewarded big time. This is the sacrifice, the Hangman. In two different decks, but the same meaning. And by December, we had from October to December, something major happening in your life, major changes. Now, where did I get this from? Oh, yes, this is what you're going to see coming, which is here. And this is the sacrifice. It was just connected to the sacrifice, so I'll just put it over here. That's exactly the same card. All right. Moving along to the next level. And the next level is, we're going to get two messages from this deck to see what else. And a great victory awaits you. The truth. Okay, for every Gemini. And there it is. All right, this is really good news, this one. But I'll talk about this first. The frame is about steady income, organizing your accomplishments. Some of you might be thinking of self-employment. Some of you might be thinking of working from home, home-oriented work. Could be arts and design, careers in arts and design. But it is about thinking about your accomplishments and moving to the next level. The feather changes everything. It brings you abundance, easy money. Intervention of the heavens. The divine intervention in your money, in your life, is going to bring you easy money and abundance coming your way. Light work, some of you might even thinking, work part-time. Some of you air-related work, maybe considering air-related work. And some of you might be undecided and just want to travel and have some peace. So either way, You are destined for a lot of happiness and a great victory. For many of you, there is marriage. Many of you are getting the person that you're destined to be with after something hectic ends. And that's very, very important. Okay. Right. So we'll put this victory over here. And now I'm going to move on to another 2 more messages, and then I'll clarify the cards. So, oh wow, the Wheel of Fortune. Is that right? Yes, the Wheel of Fortune. That means karma is going to be coming to an end. That's why the sacrifices are ending and the defeat, a situation that's becoming out of your hands. You are destined to meet someone very special, and this is why it's happening. You're destined to be free from heartache. You are destined for success. That's what this is, happiness and success and dreams come true and fulfillment. So, my dear Gemini, either whether it's work, relationship, otherwise home, something is changing to get you to your highest good. No matter how painful it may be, no matter how much of an ending it may be, it's all happening for your highest good. You've got to know that. This is all about a goodwill and abundance. Again, we've got abundance coming to you. When you're abundant, where is the word abundance here? Abundance coming to you, goodwill, good fortune. Right? And abundance here, easy money. Easy money, abundance are destined for you without a doubt. This is all going to benefit your highest good, and you need to be optimistic and forget about uncertainty. You are going to be victorious. There's a great victory for you. A turning point in your life. Everything is going to change. Destiny is intervening, and you are going to be in so much gratitude that you'll be overwhelmed. Remember that. Mark my words. This is magical. This coincides with everything I've seen here. Let's have a look at the final message from this deck for every Gemini. And there it is. Oops. We got the lily, which is love also, I think. Established. We got this one, and we got the lily. Yeah. And we got the key also. Okay, let me just tell you all about what I see here. Bear with me. Let me remove this. All right. It looks to me like there could be a situation that could be the cause of all this mental anguish and the uncertainty because of a third person. A third person is connected to this situation. It could be someone that another person involved. There's always another person involved in the third person. Someone else's influence. There could be a love triangle. I'm about to sneeze, I think. Am I? Not sure. Someone else's influence. It's a love triangle. A stranger outside, a third person, a third wheeler, a third person is involved. Too many people are getting involved in a situation. That's why it's falling apart. It's becoming uncertain, whether it's work or relationship-wise. Very complicated situation, and it will end September. I think it's going to mark the ending of this time because we've got 18 again, and we've got 9 all over the place. And this is about overcoming a challenge and putting an end to it. Now, the key is about resolutions. The key is about healing. The key is about a new place, a new home, a new attitude. It is about solutions, and it is about finally a breakout. Release, freedom, liberty. Pay attention to your luck also. This is also about paying attention to luck. But there is help coming to release you. Something happens in August maybe. Something major that will bring you healing, love. Something that you will love. Also, it's possible something that you will love. Could be connected to this marriage, possibly. But the key is there, and that is a great resolution. We've got a lot of threes here. Those of you who've been seeing 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Those of you who are connected to the Chinese year of the tiger. We got the letter K for kilogram. We got the lily, which means something is established. And there's something about sexuality. Something about experience and something developing. It is also about retirement. The lily is about something that's established, that's already happening. And it could be happening in regard to the third person and sexuality. It could be that. Okay, so we'll leave that there. And now I'm going to go into clarification. Let's clarify the most important ones, which is this anguish, this defeat, and the two. It's going to be the past, saying goodbye to the past. That's what the Six of Cups is. But I'm going to find out exactly about the defeat, both defeats, the Two of Swords and the Five of Swords. What is that all about? Many of you are dealing with water energy that's keeping you, giving you sleepless night. Air and water don't go well together at all. I've always said it, and I'll always say it. Air and water don't go good together. And it looks like there's sleepless nights, worry and anguish, and feeling guilty, feeling unhappy. The truth keeps eating you up. Is there one more that will... Yeah, you're very unhappy. Very unhappy. But you know what? A soulmate is coming to bring healing and strength in your life. Someone that you will adore. They'll put an end to the sleepless nights and worry with this water energy. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So that's that one. Let's keep going. Let's have a look at this happiness that's coming. The Ten of Cups. What is that fulfillment all about? Something is ending and a new beginning is coming. Something that you should have left some time ago. There could be a fire energy coming, Aries, possibly someone that might have Aries. But I feel like the removal of someone, just like the owl, the removal of someone that's no longer working, this anguish comes to an end. A new beginning that brings you happiness and prosperity and great victories, and a new project that you will love. A situation that you should have left some time ago, but you were procrastinating and trying your best and giving it your best shot and sacrificing. And that's why you are going to be rewarded. Talking about rewards, let's have a look at sacrifice. What is it that you're sacrificing? How much longer and what will happen? Wow, wow. You are going to be given so much money that you are going to be feeling to do charities for those who are less fortunate than you. There is a lot of that. There's a generation of wealth. A lot of money is coming your way. Heaps of money. Being torn between whether to do this or that, that's going to be all gone, because you won't have an issue of waiting. When money comes, it solves this problem. Which one to buy, which one to take, which one to deal with, which business, which job. All that is going to disappear. Being torn and not being able to make a decision because of the money. A lot of money is coming and it's giving you power. And this is all because of your sacrifice. Remember what I said? And again, there is the Aries. Someone Aries, fire energy. And I think your soulmate is going to be, oh, wow. It could be, they could be either Aries or Sagittarius. Fire energy is coming in your life. Fire is your twin flame. And it's going to be a soulmate that's coming. They could be Sagittarius, Aries. We'll find out at the end of the reading. So stay tuned for that. We'll find out about this person. We've got Aries here as the fire energy. And I usually call this Sagittarius, but not necessarily is Sagittarius. It could be also Aries or Leo. We'll find out at the end. Now that I've done this, is there anything left over? No. I'll just do this and then I'll do the star signs. 2 messages for every Gemini. And there they are. 3 messages came. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's have a look. Right. Okay, well, it's shocking what I've got here. And so much in connection to what you've got here. There is unrequited love. There's no love left in a relationship. It says, let me just read it to you. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Let me just say going. There isn't enough left in a relationship. That's why this mental anguish is accepting this situation. It's not working. But a new love is coming. Like I said before, they could be Taurus, Gemini. A new love coming. And this person, a new person, will stir up your feelings. Maybe they haven't yet, but they will. And when they do, you've got to make the effort. You've got to make the effort. It says, great love is worth taking the steps you have been guided to take. Because this person, this love is going to be different than where you were, the anguish you were in, the pain that you were in. So remember that and make the effort. You might be making all your effort in vain to someone that is not really worth it and leaving your life. So that explains that. And the next thing now we're going to do is find out the star signs. Let's see who the majority of you are going to be dealing with. I feel like Aries is very strong, but time will tell. Let's see which fire energy and which earth energy, because earth, this is Taurus also, could be Taurus, Aries, could be Aries, Taurus, Caspi, because there are Taurus that are born in April, but also there's a lot of Taurus that have got Aries in them. So anyway, time will tell. Let's see the majority. The more we get out, the more we'll find out, refine who you will be dealing with and who's coming in your life. For all Gemini, the truth. So I'll start taking out. Okay, so we got Venus, which is Taurus, May, Taurus, Libra here. I'll put it over here. Then we got Sagittarius. Remember I said I always see this card as a Sagittarius. So there it is, Sagittarius. We got the soulmate coming. So fire. Very interesting. Fire, air, and earth. That's a soulmate right there. With Taurus, Libra, and Sagittarius, soulmate. Okay, let's continue. Let's see. The more they are, the more we'll know what's happening. Okay, we've got Scorpio and we've got Aquarius. Water. No good at all with you. But a lot of air energies do go with water because it's part of their family clan. We've got Aquarius and we've got Capricorn, which goes over here with earth energy. The truth for every Gemini. Let's keep going. We got Taurus, Libra again, which is over here, and we got Capricorn. All right. We've got water energy, as in Cancer, and we got Gemini, air, like yourself, my dear Gemini. Let's keep going. And we got Scorpio and Leo. This is Leo, and this is Scorpio, water energy and fire. The truth for every Gemini. We've got Capricorn and we've got Aquarius. You might be dealing with someone that might be Capricorn, Aquarius. Let's have a look. But I don't think so. Let's continue on. Sagittarius. I think Sagittarius is strong. As in fire energy, Sagittarius is stronger than Aries. I spoke too soon. Double Aries. Mars is Aries and Aries itself. And Aries might be the one. But let's have a look. We'll take our time and find out. I'm not gonna rush. Okay, Aries again. Like I said, they told me you're wrong. Could be Aries. It's not Sagittarius. Let's have a look at the end. That will tell us every. Yeah, Aries is increasing in number, so I get it. Aries is. It's Aries, Taurus, I feel, more than anything else. We got Pisces, Scorpio, sorry, and Mercury. That goes over here. And that means Gemini, Virgo. Let's have a look. Geminis. All the Geminis go over here. And Aquarius is left over there. We've got 3 more to do. 3 more cuts. We got Cancer over here. And then we got Sagittarius over here. We need another shuffle. Let's keep going. We got Venus, Taurus, Libra, and we got Jupiter, Sagittarius, second last, and then I'll do the last one. Second last, and then we've got Aries and Cancer, and this is the final one. Let's have a look, the finale. For every Gemini, the truth, Taurus, and Virgo, both here. All right, let's have a look. Let's start with the earth energy and see what's going on. We've got Virgo. Can you see what I'm... Yeah, we're just going to divide them and see which is the most. Virgo, Gemini, Capricorn. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, we've got 4. Okay, 4 Capricorn. We'll come up. Virgo, Gemini, we have 5. 5 Virgo, Gemini. And Taurus, Libra, we've only got 4. We never had the... Did we have a... No, we didn't. So that's just fine. That's perfect. So the leading one is Virgo, Gemini. That's what it looks like to be. Someone that has got Virgo, Gemini in them are leading. For the majority of you, my dear Gemini, you will be dealing with someone that is Virgo, earth energy with air. Virgo, Gemini, the majority. Second comes in the ladder. I think they're all the same. Taurus or, yeah, they're four each. So Taurus, Libra, and Capricorn, earth energy. Okay, so they're second on the ladder. First on the ladder, Virgo, Gemini, out of the earth energy. Now we're going to go to the fire energy and see who's controlling it. I feel like Aries are strong, but let's have a look. Sagittarius, Aries, 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 Sag, Leo, Sag. Sagittarius are 4, 1 Leo, and we have, yes, leading Aries. Aries is leading by 1, which means they are, the more they are, the majority of you are going to be dealing with. This fire energy is going to be Aries. For the majority, second on the ladder is going to be Sagittarius. Why? I always say this is Sagittarius, right? And this is Aries. Oh my God, we got to calculate it. Look, so we got Aries 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the majority of you are going to be dealing with Aries, without a doubt. They're going to be Aries. I feel like Aries could be someone that's Taurus, Aries here, possibly. April, May, like Taurus, Aries. I've just got that very strong feeling because I feel like this is part of what's happening. And then second on the ladder is Sagittarius, and finally you got Leo. So that explains the fire energy. As for the water energy, which you don't go along with water at all, but it is part of your family clan. So let's have a look. We've got Scorpio leading the way, I think. Cancer and Scorpio. Wow. Okay, so we've got 4 Scorpio. There's no Pisces whatsoever. And there's 3. Okay, so the majority of you are going to be dealing with Scorpio, majority Scorpio, and then secondary on the ladder is Cancer. Second on the ladder, Cancer, no Pisces whatsoever. For those of you who have been dealing with Pisces, it looks like it could be, some of you could be losing a Pisces or leaving your life because there is the removal of someone and something new coming. Now, Aquarius is there. And sometimes you might be dealing with Aquarius also, Aquarius, Pisces. Aquarius is also family situations. There could be someone that's got Aquarius in them. But this is also, as for air energy, we got a lot of Libra, Taurus. We got more Virgo, Gemini. Then we have a lot of Libra, Taurus, which are air energy. And then this is the small amount. But some of you could be still dealing with an Aquarius, okay? So that explains all of that. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And remember, resolutions, victory, marriage, a lot of harmony and a lot of wealth. All your uncertainty disappears. Have faith, trust in the heavens. They've got your back. I wish you abundance of blessings. Please give me a thumbs up if it resonates with you. A lot of love and light in everything you do.